Alright everybody, we're back for workout number 2. Okay, so it's the same layout than workout number 1, right? With the warm-up, the 3 blocks, 10 minutes each. Just the challenge is gonna be different today, but let's go into it. Let's go with the warm-up. So today, the way you're gonna start warming up is on the floor. You're gonna start nice and easy. We're going 1 minute with some glute bridges. So feet anchored on the floor, squeeze your butt to the top. Abs obviously are doing the work to stay engaged the whole time. Moving on to exercise number 2, it's gonna be a reverse lunge into the high knee. So you're gonna step back wide with that leg, opposite arm is up, and boom, high knee at the top. So reverse lunge into high knee. And guess what? We're gonna alternate it. So do 1 rep, and then boom, reverse lunge to high knee, alternate again, reverse lunge into the high knee. If you have issues with the lunge, go for the squat, and then, go for the squat, and then hit that high knee. Exercise number 3, it's gonna be a warm walk. It's like the other day, we're gonna start at the end of the mat here. We're gonna walk our hands, then here we're gonna go as far forward as we can with the hands, okay? As far forward, and from here, you're gonna tippy toe your way back to your hands. And then you can go the other way. Okay, same thing, hinging at the hips, walk your hands as far as you can, and then tippy toe yourself back to the top till you get a minute. You don't wanna be on something moving like it was for me here, but yeah, make sure your station's good. Number 4 is gonna be the windmill. Go a little wider than hip width apart for this one. You're gonna drop one hand up, bring your butt back, and then the other arm goes towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Squeeze your butt back to the top and alternate here. So here, hamstrings, glutes, core is doing some work on the warm-up. And lastly, we're gonna go for 1 minute of squat jacks. Okay, you can modify this one if you're already getting a little overwhelmed in warm-up. You can always go to some wide stance squat, but squat jack, as a reminder, you're dropping down wide, coming in at the top, and this one's definitely gonna make you work early on, get your heart rate up. So if I can't go anymore, I stay squatting the rest of the time. Cool, go ahead and stop the video. Time yourself for a minute on each exercises for a total of 5 minutes. Moving on to block number 1, we got, first off, some dumbbell squats here. So similar to day 1, but instead of having one weight, you got one weight in each hand. They're by your side, and you're getting that squat. Keeping that chest up and those hips low on the squat. We're going for 10 reps here. All right? Then you're gonna move on to the good morning. So that weight's gonna be against your chest. You wanna keep the weight high. It's gonna put a lot of stress on the lower back. You're gonna make sure you're gonna bring your hips back, keep your core engaged, and here I feel the back of my legs doing the work. My hamstrings are tight, I'm squeezing them to get back to the top. But at all times, it's important to keep a flat back. You don't want to let yourself hang here. You want to keep that back strong and bring the hips, okay, back, as I said many times. All right, so 10 reps on the good morning. For number 3, you're actually gonna have to use your timer and check 30 seconds. So I want you to go 30 seconds on the side plank and then alternate and then another 30 seconds on the other side. So it's total 1 minute of work. Stack your feet up where the elbow is under the shoulder. You're gonna keep your hips high. So timing 30 seconds. Once you're done, boom, switch yourself up to the other side here. And your 4th exercise on block 1 is a plank toe tap with the band. And guess what? I'm gonna grab a band real quick because I forgot that. Boom. So I'm gonna put that band around the calves for this one. Okay? Then you're gonna drop down into your plank. And you're gonna do your toe taps. It's gonna be a total of 10. I want you to go slow here. Take a nice wide step to the side. Boom. 1. Come back to the center. Hold that position. Then alternate. Big step. Tap. That's number 2. I don't want you to go faster than what I'm doing right here. Okay, so I'm really taking my time and making that core work a lot. Okay, if you go too fast, you're just not getting the same out of the exercise. So that's the end of block number 1. You got the 4 exercises. Get your 3 rounds or more in. And then let's move on to block number 2. So pause the video. Here we go for block number 2. We got the chest fly. So this time, again, for upper body push and pull, you're starting with chest. We're gonna have the weights over your chest again, but the difference is palms are facing each other compared to the chest press we had the other day. And then we're gonna go open up wide. Okay, my elbows again are gonna touch the floor. My wrist is still off the floor, right? They're in line with my elbows and shoulder. So I got 10 reps on that fly. On exercise number 2, we got the hip hinge reverse grip row. So very similar again to the other day, but this time you're gonna get your palms facing away from you and elbows close to your sides again. I got my head in line with my spine. I'm taking my time, getting my 10 reps in. Number 3 and number 4, target the shoulders. So number 3 is gonna be a lateral raise. Stand up tall and lift those weights all the way up to shoulder level. Okay, keep the abs engaged. Hopefully your weights are light enough that you can do that. If not, you're gonna have to grab only one weight and you're gonna have to modify it into a front raise, for example. Lastly, palms are facing you for this block too, and you're going rear delt raise. So palms facing you again, and lift those arms out to the side. Keep your back flat again. If this is too much, you might need to have palms facing each other for the reverse fly. That's gonna be your option, or even to do another row. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm getting my sweat in right now. So let's move on to the challenge, the EMOM I got for you. So it's gonna be a 10-minute EMOM. That means it's 10 rounds. And you got 4 exercises to do on each round. Here's the challenge. We're gonna try and do 7 reps of each exercises every minute, 10 rounds. You do the math, that's 70 reps per exercise by the end of that block. It's a lot. So if you're not able to get your reps in a minute, please lower the rep count. Go to 6 reps per exercise, 5 reps, even 4 if you need to, okay? As long as you just keep moving every minute on the minute, right? So, what are the 4 exercises? Here they are. Number 1 is gonna be the push-up, right? Hands on the shoulders, boom. Try to get that chest to the floor and push up. If you need to, drop down to the knees. So you get your 7 push-ups in, then you're gonna go plank jack. I'm gonna stay on my hands, it's gonna be easier, faster. Kick the feet out, back in. 1, 2, 3, etc. Once I get 7, I drop down to my stomach for number 3, and I go Superman. I'm gonna lift my arms and my legs up. 1, 2, 3, etc. Get 7, and finish up with the jump knee tucks. And this is really where it's gonna get tough. You're jumping, boom, bring your knees out to your chest. Jump, knees to your chest. Jump, knees to your chest. Whoo! Option, don't bring the knees up to your chest. Just go jump squat. Boom, 1, boom, 2. Okay, that's totally doable with the option. Totally fine. That one's gonna be a big challenge. I'm excited to see if I can get those 7 reps every round. We'll see. I'll get back to you guys. Have fun again. See you soon.